Are we live yet? Yeah, I muted YouTube and it muted. So, all right. Well, let's get this baby going. Welcome. It's the 4th day of August. Christmas around the corner.
I saw you walking on the edge of a knife, blood dripping from your hands. I heard a sound and saw the devil in your eyes. All the angels done left this land. Pull the trigger if you're quicker than the sinner who dug this shallow grave. If the figure in the shadow is the ripper, then you cannot be saved. Lay this body down, lay it low, low, low. Lay this body down, deep as you can go. Wear the thorny crown and sing your sinner song. Lay this body down, 'cause baby it's gone, gone, gone. Getting low, low. Getting low, low. Write a letter to the middle of forever and beg for angel wings. You're a debtor and a beggar and your fetters pulled by devil's strings. Lay this body down, lay it low, low, low. Lay this body down, deep as you can go. Wear the thorny crown and sing your sinner song. Lay this body down, 'cause baby it's gone, gone, gone.
Well. Yep. Well, good morning. All right. I got to move that from studio. All right. Good morning, y'all. How you doing? Hey, good morning, Robert Necker. And again, good morning, Ruben D. Listening from work, and Sharon Mercer. Good morning. And, of course, the lurkers. Because there's lurkers up there. We see you. I'm feeling better. My back's still killing me some. Yeah. I was going to go live at 9, but as you can see, I delayed it about 15 minutes. So I roll out from my chair, and it was more rolling than anything else. Actually, I tilted the chair so I could slide off it. But I appreciate it. Got another appointment this week, and they're going to tell me they're going to finally do what I've asked them to do, or they're just going to ignore me and keep telling me to take pain meds. So we shall see. Excuse me. All right, so let's see. It is currently, well, I just lost my freaking. It is currently 83 degrees, partly cloudy. Humidity is 63 degrees. Expect to get to 96, 98, but it's going to be triple digits with, the heat index. So, So let's see what's been going on. I know there's been going a lot on the week. I just don't know where I put my notebook writing all my stuff down, but hey, right, it is what it is. So, trying to see real quick. We've had earthquakes, we had tornadoes, we've had tsunamis, we've had countries threatening us, factories close, moving people out to dry, the normal stuff. I'm trying to, I know there was a freaking recall. I just can't remember if it was ice cream, maybe it was chocolate. But there's a lot of stuff going on. Oh yeah, the whiners in Texas freaking fled the state trying to stop a boat, but that ain't gonna happen. Abbott ain't having it, thank goodness. Democrats are complaining, and a wannabe politician, the one that likes to scream the loudest, complaining about redistricting. But it's kind of funny when they're trying to be in charge, they're trying to redistrict everything to, to only have their skin color. They use the word minority, but they are not the majority minority in Texas. They are just a minority. But they're screaming about this and that and all that. And don't believe what you see on mainstream media, because we get to see it firsthand here. And a lot of people don't like these people. But unfortunately, they belong to those blue cities. And yeah, if we could trade 3 of our cities and send them all to California and take a couple of red cities from California to save them and have them come over, yeah, we'd be all nice and happy, because, yeah, I'm neither red or blue. I'm in the middle, but if I could lean one way or the other, I'm definitely leaning red. I'm not going to lean blue. And people haven't woken up and realized it, which I think this past election they did. But some of them are forgetting. Yeah. Come election time, some are going to forget. And then be like, well, we don't want to give one party all the power. Well, you did that with Obama, didn't you? You gave them all the power and all that, and look what they did. Look at the mess we're in now. That's all I'm going to say about that. You don't have to agree with me, but hey. So, anybody out there qualify for the $10,000 tax cut on your interest, your car loan interest tax deductible when taxes come due? Because taxes are right around the corner, But hey, Zed, good morning. Good to see you. Sorry, Mr. Strain, but being laid up and highly medicated, couldn't really do much. So, yeah. I tried saying hi to some streams when I was awake, and it was kind of a pain trying to hold the phone, let alone anything else. So. But, I don't know where the recalls are. They're arguing with me. So how's everybody doing? Did you enjoy your weekend this weekend? Had a lot of birthdays going on. Oh, I know on YouTube land, got a couple of brand new preppers or some that just started to pop their heads out and do videos, and there's a couple to beware. Now you can watch them all you want. They got they're copying and writing down all the information all the other preppers given you throughout the years on stuff. But there's one in particular. I'm going to keep my eye on him. I didn't subscribe, but I'm keeping an eye on that person. Just for the fact that, his whole 30-minute, 40-minute stream he did, or video, he's warning about this. You need to do this. You need to get that. Hey, Kevin Hawthorne, good morning. How you doing? Yep, and you're right, Reverend X. They did design this to help themselves, not us. But yeah, this one YouTuber, I won't mention the name until he really says a little bit more off the wall, and then I'm definitely just going to go full fledged on him. I'm not going to play by YouTube rules. I'm going to play by Republic rules, because we are a republic. Some of y'all live by the word democracy, but let y'all know, y'all might want to change that, because yeah. But this one YouTuber, he tried to use every scenario on this. Well, I talked to I've been keeping an eye on the markets and watching all the inflow of all this stuff coming in and the tariffs. And yeah, I talked to this one restaurant owner, and he was telling me he may stop doing anything pasta because the price of tomatoes is going to go through the roof. And he's talking about canned tomatoes. And then the next story he goes into is, I talked to my sister who's a nurse, and she said, yeah, every little scenario, he talked to somebody like they're all going to freely talk to his ass. He's blowing it out his ass, and he forgot to pull his head out. So you can kind of hear the echo going through his ears, and he's talking with his head inserted because, yeah. But I'll be nice, you know. Obviously, he must be a new one. I'm just going to let him say that, yeah, you don't know everybody. You're like that other prepper I freaking still freaking check out every while, once in a while. The end is near. We're in World War III. We've been in World War III for the last 10 years. They're the originals. They're the first ones that were on YouTube. Bullshit. I was here way before them. I just didn't just do one freaking thing. And now he's not doing one thing either. Yeah, when I did my scrappy channel when YouTube first started, I still talked about prepping stuff. I just didn't go full fledged on it. And now I kind of have to laugh because on when I had my prepping channel, I used to tell people you need to get hand tools, stuff you could use in case the power goes out. What happens if you're trying to scrap something, get it fitted in your vehicle, and battery dies? You ain't got no charged battery. Yeah, you got to have a handsaw. You got to have this. You got to have that. Same freaking difference. And now everybody's like, oh no, you got to get a screwdriver. I'm off for screwdrivers. Just out on the morning after a hangover. That's all I got to say. That day you went a Bloody Mary instead. But I don't know. I don't have full hangovers anymore because I don't drink. I can prove to you. Do I need to take a picture of all the beer I got in my refrigerator? Then I got 8 bottles of beer, and they've been there since New Year's because when my sons came over, they didn't finish it all. So it's still sitting in the fridge. Hey, it's sealed. This should be good. Beer doesn't go flat, does it? I'm asking for a friend. Dun, dun, dun. So anyway, anybody feel any of the earthquakes? That's the first thing I want to know. Anybody? I'm waiting for the streams to give me the notification on it. Were you anywhere where you felt the shaking going on? Because we had some shaking here in Texas. Yeah. Here. Oh, here it is. This is the one I was thinking about. All right, our first recall of the morning. Unless you were awake 10 hours ago, the independent.com is reporting over 64,000 pounds of butter. Yeah, butter recalled over allergen concerns. I can't believe it's not really butter. They're recalling it. Let's see what it is. And of course, still waiting. It's New Hampshire European style butter blend. Well, yeah, I get local butter. I support the local market here in Texas. So sorry, New Hampshire, I'm not on that list. Go to the FDA or USDA website to see the picture and what brands and sizes and UPC code stuff on there. So I guess we got a couple systems off the Atlantic there. So Mr. Hawthorne and B Charmin, I know you're listening. You'll be watching the restream because that's our last night at Craig's. But some systems, so just be careful, be ready. Because those systems may turn into the big things, and we don't want those big things. We've had enough disasters going on, but guess what? The year ain't over. It's going by real quick, but the year ain't over yet, so be ready. And I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, it was Pinball Burness today, this morning on the stream. He talked about Florida. Just Florida, since if you live out there, you need to check on a new system that started today that's going to give you like a $10,000 credit for disaster preparedness repairs. Now, you don't get the money directly. You used to have to apply on the website, so you got to check your state's website, see where it's at. But they're setting it up where if you're 60 or older, first of the house, then you get priority. Basically, the state works with contractors you pick in order to fix your house, and then they approve and pay directly to the contractor once all the work is completed. There are certain things you got to qualify for, and that is 60 and under. 60 and over. Tier 2 is 60 or 59 and under. So they're just trying to take care of the seniors first because there's a lot of seniors in Florida. Don't believe me? Go visit it. Visit it in off season. You'll see who's laying on the beach. Yeah. Or just ask Beach Armin and Kevin. They probably were at the same beach one time or another, and they didn't realize they're both suntanning on the beach. They're looking for seashells. But it all starts today, and it's you got to sign up for it first come, first serve. So if something happens this season, you're on the list and ready to go. Check it out more. And Pinball did say if you in Georgia and the Carolinas, check with your states also. They may have a similar program. So, yeah, that is one bit of information I will pass on from another prepper because I know he ain't BSing. He usually does get stuff wrong. Oh, there's a recall from Target. Let's see how old it is. Newsweek.com is reporting 23 hours ago, so this came out yesterday. So, being that Sunday you're at church instead of anywhere else, they really pay attention to things. A nationwide recall for products sold at Target and Walmart due to injuries. Let's see, recall affects approximately 302,000 units sold at Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Lowe's, BJ Wholesale, and several major online retailers. Sales took place from February 2021 through July 2025, with prices ranging from $56 to $70. An additional 11,000 units were distributed in Canada. Well, what is it? I'm looking through this and it's still not saying what it is, so I'm going to open it up even more. It's a faulty safety bar. Okay. Well, the injuries are stemming from a faulty safety bar. It's from the Doral Home Furnishings. They're still not saying what the product is, so it must be something from some kind of furnishings. Oh, okay, there it is. It involves the Costco two-step kitchen steppers. And of course, it was manufactured by Doral Home Furnishings. So you get those two-step stools, and yeah, you may want to stop using them. You're gonna fall down. There is a repair kit, so the safety bar doesn't detach. But yeah. And if you did buy one, check it out, because hey, this was even gone further than before. The steppers were available in white, gray, green, navy, and blue. Most other places don't say what colors they came in. So you bought one of those, just be careful till you get the repair kit so you can get it fixed or fix it yourself. So. Well, I didn't see that one there. Oh, we got a little bit of bad news coming from Hollywood. Anybody remember who Lonnie Anderson was? Yeah. Well, Lonnie Anderson supposedly passed away yesterday at the ripe age of 87. Yeah. She starred in several movies and stuff with Burt Reynolds, and let's see what else. I believe she showed a couple of times on WKRP in Cincinnati, and I can't remember who else it was, but yeah, prayers for her soul and for her family during this sad time. Pretty sure I got the name right and the right actress, so if I did, and I apologize, but I'm pretty sure I did get it right. Oh, sorry, still looking. There's a big city race here in Abilene. All right, if you're thinking taxes because I mentioned to you and you're still cursing my name, hey, don't blame me. Check out Illumely. It's ILLUMEABLY.com. They state they have 20 common tax deductions most people forget to claim. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and there it is. Men's Journal just mensjournal.com is posted what's known about actress Lonnie Anderson's cause of death. Well, she was battling she had a personal battle with an illness, and she passed away in the hospital. So, yeah, I've been checking out everything for the big, beautiful bill. I'm either not qualified or, yeah, I ain't getting nothing. My only hope is Elon Musk sending me a check. Like that's going to happen. Anybody else in the same boat? Yep. Oh, one good thing is I don't have to pay no student loans because I paid them off when I had to. Well, not when I had to. I paid them off before because it was a bill just like anything else, and I paid it one way or the other. So all these people complaining about they have to pay their student loans. Get off your ass. Stop being like the 70s doctors that freaking went 20 years making freaking 6, 7 digit numbers and never paying one freaking iota to their student loans. I say confiscate their shit. If they never paid their student loans, they defaulted. You know, there ain't very much. I mean, there's a lot in the news, but I really don't want to talk about it. You know, Iran's freaking doing their thing. Holla, 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 holla. Let's see what else. The ex-president of USSR did open threats to us. North Korea is of course doing all their threats, and China's doing their shit. You know, haven't they realized yet? You put all those countries together, they ain't got the freaking war experience our country does. So China's got the manpower, supposedly. Bring it. That's all I got to say, because the moment they move most of their troops out of their country to do something else, the peasants are going to uprise and take over. That's why they're holding back. It's not the Chinese tradition. Oh, well, we're thinking about it. We're going to attack you, but they're going to take another 6 months now. North Korea? Yeah, I don't think so. Can you get one of your boats or submarines to freaking not sink when you're trying to launch it? That's the first thing I want to know. Yeah. Russia, you got hit by drones. Downtown Moscow, and I'm talking about, I think it was over 200 drones. Yeah, I bet that was a good wake up for you people that day. You know, the only reason I got to talk about Russia is because you remember when it all started, when he freaking lied that he was just doing exercise drills on the border of Ukraine. And the moment he attacked, he says, I'm doing it because Ukraine's acting like Hitler. They're a bunch of Nazis. I'm like, really? Last time I looked through history books, it was Hitler that freaking invaded other countries, claiming this or that, and lied to the world. And the world had to kick his ass. And I think that's probably the last time Russia actually was in any conflict if they did anything. But of course, they need the world to help him on that one too, and he doesn't realize that. He wasn't a very good history student for Russian history. Yeah, he's forgetting that. Oh, you can knock him down. Iran, yeah. He's starting to tick off a couple of the other Muslim countries there in Iran. And, let's look at the history of Iran. Look at all the shahs they've had. How did their shahs die? I don't even think there was one shah in the last 100 years that freaking died from natural causes. Yeah, you know what must have happened to them. Yeah. I'm sorry I don't sound so enthused, but I'm fighting. Just got notified. The nearest rain is 17 miles away. Will I be getting rain? Nope. It's to the east of me, and it's heading southeast. Dang it. We were supposed to get rain last night. I thought it did rain, and it didn't. I even woke up at 3 in the morning to open up the door and feel the rain come down, and nada. Hey, good morning, Iversbury. I'm doing all right. Yeah, I checked out your videos. I don't think I posted anything on there, but I did give you a thumbs up on your shorts of those videos. Oh, let me see. It shouldn't be the mic picking up the band. I do have I'll check my settings again, but I do have the background being cut off. Okay, I turn it off so I'll start reducing mic background noise. You should hear the band now. And there, I clicked it to reduce it. I don't know. Maybe it's the aliens. Everybody's been talking about that asteroid that's coming. Well, there's no need for vibrators here, Rubberneck. So, yeah, it must be from your end. Yeah, careful what you say. It could be reversed on you. I'll shut off my fan. I guess I could sweat. Let's see if that's going to do it. I think you just want to hear Crutch being in the sauna. Okay, do you still hear the buzzing? Maybe it's those. Maybe it's those radiated wasps they found in the Carolinas. Yeah, yeah. Heard about that story, huh? Poop in the pool. I don't know. I thought all the swimming pools. I thought all the swimming pools got recalled for safety. So, Reverend, you figured you turn the vibrator one way, it goes faster. You turn it the other way, it shuts it off. You figured it out, so you don't hear that sound now. Yeah. Wow, the tide's been in the woods already. Wow. Yeah, no. I'm not looking forward to hurricane season. I believe we're at least going to have one, maybe two hurricanes come up the Gulf and probably hit Texas, New Orleans area. One or two, but we'll see. It's still too far out. Give it another 3 weeks, and I'll have better numbers. Caddyshack, yep. And it's kind of funny. My son wanted me to take my tiller over to his house, and I told him he needs to come pick it up. He doesn't realize how much of a pain it is with a back problem. And he's the one with the truck. Yeah. I tell him if he wants, he needs to come pick it up. We'll see if he shows up or not. Because he had one of those little, I don't know, it's like 4 little teeth tillers for the garden. And he needs mine that has the 8 or 9 things on it. Oh, and I thought it was just the docks, you know. You had the floating docks when you're on the dock walking, and the docks were moving. Oh, you're old drunken sailors and pirates, huh? Ah, that explains it. I am who I am. Yeah. I don't know. A week ago, letmeknow.com posted farmer finds treasure. Government claims it. And I'm going to see what that one's all about. It posted a week ago, but I didn't. Oh, I don't know. It's a video. I'm not going to watch the video because copyright stuff. So, yeah, some of those, floating docks or tree docks by then. You can build a tree house or one and a tree house another and just use that as a dock to walk from one to the other. Depending how strong the tides are, or how far it pushes that dock. So I'll have to watch the video later to see what treasure this farmer found and why the government took it. Redneck decks. Yep. Oh, that's reminding me of a dirty joke. I'm not going to say the dirty joke. Sorry. Oh, but anyway, it's so good to see y'all. Sorry I've been gone for a week or so, but you don't know how much pain it was just to raise my arm just to try to type. I did try to do a post. I just couldn't do it. And that finally convinced me I need to go to the doctor because I've never been in that kind of pain. And then when I did, they said, "Here, take these painkillers." And I was like, "No Fentanyl, no opioids, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." So, yep, we don't do all of that. We can't. I was like, "Good." So you guessed it. It was Tylenol 3 or Motrin. I don't even know which one it was. It was one of those. The one with the codeine stuff in it. And it really didn't help much. Maybe sleep. So I did a lot of sleeping. Couldn't do no driving. I definitely didn't trust my legs walking. Well, I appreciate it, Reverend. It happens. Yeah, I keep forgetting that I'm getting up there in age and I overdo stuff like I'm like in my 20s again. I know what I'm going to do. I haven't read on this one, but I'm going to go to the AP. Okay, went to Associated Press. Looking for weird, strange, and funny news. First thing that comes out, Denmark Zoo. Of course, I got advertised for covering that. Denmark Zoo asks people to donate their small pets as food for captive predators. What that dun dun dun? Yeah, that's really happening. It can only happen in Denmark. Okay, Utility workers of Peru unearthed pre-Incan tomb with 1,000-year-old remains. Ooh, dun dun dun. Oh, here's another. Dog bite to blame for former Barcelona player missing a game in Greece. Well, I guess you can't say he ate his, dog ate his homework if he got bit by the dog. 3,000 watch. Chinco Tigi Wild Ponies complete 100th annual swim in Virginia. They still got wild ponies crossing the river, huh? And there you go. This is the one I was talking about. Radioactive wasp that's found at site where U.S. once made nuclear bombs. Dun dun dun. Alrighty there, and here's one. Parents were given their deceased son's brain by funeral homes. The lawsuit alleges. And good news, New Jersey Little Leaguer plays after judge lifts his suspension for unsportsmanlike backflip. Okay. And there's a story reporting that a bull moose is blocking a New York mountain trail. Wildlife researchers don't know why. And apparently it looks like this giant bull moose is just laying there on the trail looking. Maybe he's tired. He's had a long week. Maybe he's like, I'm just going to rest here until I'm ready to go. Here's a good one. A cat named Leonardo da Vinci doesn't want your affection. He wants to steal your underwear. Dun dun dun. Klepto cat. No, I gotta stop there. Now AP's really freaking forcing me. I have to accept it. All right, Harrisburg, you have a good day. Don't overdo it, and definitely don't lift those large jars for your canning. Man, I could be. Yep, exactly. Our bodies don't match our minds. Klepto indies. Yep. I wonder if Zed ever has to. Zed goes in, takes a shower, comes back out in his underwear, missing he's going to put on. Wonder if Bob steals his underwear when he's in the shower. Dun dun dun. Only Zed. Well, dun dun. And that's really got me bugged. I wish I could play that video. I want to see what that farmer found. Let's see. No, no. I'm seeing the rain on the radar. No, nothing. It's going away. So let's see. What else has been going on? I've been watching. Y'all post your videos. When you do post them, haven't seen a Zeb says, nope. Mm. He just attacks you when you're sleeping. I've been watching everybody's shorts videos and trying to catch up on the long videos. We go live and stuff. Not completely caught up yet, but I'm trying to get there. And Reader's Digest.com's reporting, here's why you may see turquoise arches at McDonald's. Who cares? I don't go to McDonald's. Yeah. All they got is fake food there. According to MoneyWise.com, they're reporting that Trump's order to rip the waste from the U.S. budget has finally killed the penny production. Oh, will the penny skyrocket in value? No, I don't think the pennies are going to skyrocket in value. The oddity ones will, though. So, Zed, yeah. One videos I will not watch is your finger videos. No, I know you got that injury. You want to show everybody how it's healing, but no. I don't want to see. I don't want to pull your finger. No. Sorry. Keep that finger to yourself. I sort of blame myself because I didn't look at the title when you did this short on your finger, but still, ew. Now I got cuts and all that on my fingers for doing stuff, but yeah, never that bad. And I definitely did never post it on YouTube. Yeah, and I guess it's a little too late. You know, I'm gonna have to mark out one of my bucket list things. I was looking at what can I put on my bucket list. I says, ooh, I could live stream my circumcision. But no, that happened when I was a wee little lad. Thank God that doctor didn't, his hand didn't slip or there was no earthquake. Whew. Yeah. I could definitely tell it's Monday. Everybody showed up late to work, and yeah, they were too busy trying to catch up. So the boss was giving that look because they were late to work, or they're still sleeping, forgot they had to go to work, and they were thinking it's Sunday. Yeah. The sad thing is, I'm gonna have to wait another week, and before I work with wood, I got to move some wood. So I got these wood stacks I'm trying to get ready. Supposedly we got a La Nina coming in, and Texas is gonna probably be a little bit colder this winter than it was the last couple of winters. So yeah, I want to make sure I got my firewood ready too. Because if I go work out in the garage or I'm in the backyard, I want to make sure I got my fire pit burning. And of course, USA Today is reporting that a 3.0 earthquake rattled New Jersey. Trembler felt as far as New York City. So New Jersey had an earthquake. I know they had flooding in certain parts of New Jersey. I think it was closer to the shoreline. I don't see certain person from New Jersey here, so hopefully she's doing okay. Didn't get evacuated or anything. All right, Newsweek is reporting this funny story. This lady had a white dog, long hair. Don't know what kind of dog it is, collie maybe mix. Yeah, a woman uses her conditioner on her dog. Then she discovers she should have read the instructions. That poor white dog has a white face and the rest of the hair is now pink. That poor dog. Yeah. Of course, the local news people here are like, do you call it pop, soda, or Coke? The busy history behind America's favorite linguistic debate. Yeah, I call it Dr. Pepper and the rest are fakes. Yeah. You want to read the story, watch the video, you can go to ktababilene.com. Yeah, I don't believe this one, but okay, this is about 6 days ago. Everafterinthewoods.com. Everafterinthewoods.com. 14 burger toppings that vanished overnight because of the FDA. And I'm not going to look at the list, but they are showing sliced pickles and they're showing bacon. Yeah, you can still get pickles and you can still get bacon in our burgers here in Texas. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Okay, if you get this is coming from lifehacker.com. If you get a text from Amazon offering you a refund, don't click on it. Don't respond to it. It's a scam. Yeah, they ain't gonna text you, not for a refund. That either email you or better yet, check your Amazon account. You log into that, you'll have your message there. And if you have Spotify, hey, guess what? They're announcing a 9% price hike for individual plan subscribers. Yeah. This is coming from actionnewsjax.com. Clay County boy shoots father to death and walks to church. Okay. Didn't hear about that one till just now. They just posted that about 2 hours ago. Huh. Weird. Hey, newsstation.com is reporting that health experts are warning Benadryl, yes, I did say Benadryl, may not be as helpful as once thought. That's because they changed the freaking, yeah, they changed the ingredients in it. Go back to the original. They're all following what Coke did. Yeah. And that mega fire that's at the Grand Canyon is still threatening. They can't get it under control. But hey, yeah, I love it when they do the pre concerts here. We actually got a family owned putt putt golf course here that's like tucked away between the city and a subdivision in the woods type park thing. And it's been there for, I don't know, 80 years. And they always have concerts there. It's so awesome. It's free to go in. And, if you don't want to listen to the music and just sit there, you can play some miniature putt putt golf and listen to the music at the same time. Yeah. And they got other activities there too. But I definitely recommend them. We got other putt putt golfs and all that other stuff, but that family one is really nice. And there's a lot of trees, gives you a lot of shade for the sun, so it doesn't get as hot there. You feel the breeze before you feel the heat half the time. Yeah, what's up with all these liberals getting pissed off and shooting people? I mean, since Friday, how many shootings did we have? Like at least two a day. All these freaking illegals and liberals and just straight out crazy people just shooting people. Well, there was one where a person tried to do rob somebody at a gas station. I believe it was out by the gas pumps, and yeah. Needless to say, the perp found out the hard way that yeah, you could carry here. When that frickin' perp pulled out a gun and shot the person he was trying to rob, people opened up on his ass. Needless to say, yeah, it's done. There ain't no court. That person had family. They're stupid to even try to sue because, yeah. For one, he was a criminal that was not supposed to have a gun. And he's trying to commit a crime with a gun. So you know where that's going. Well, my son or my uncle, my daddy would still be alive if he didn't get shot. Well, he shouldn't have been carrying a gun because he's a criminal. He was a past criminal. He wasn't allowed to carry a gun, but he decided to. Yeah, think about that. Like you, we've been having, I don't know who it is, but I'm going to find out who that sucker is. Last 2 days, I guess they discovered a big stash of freaking fireworks. They've been blowing fireworks off. And I don't really care as long as they're not burning anybody down and causing any damage anywhere. When you do it 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the freaking morning, come on, man. Why don't you go start some coke with Hunter Biden and put the fireworks down to during the day or something? Yeah, I'm looking at the stream one more time for. Still talking about the freaking step stools. Oh, yeah. By the way, happy National Chocolate Chip Cookie Day. Have yourself a chocolate chip cookie. Newsweek is reporting 1 hour ago FDA issues the highest risk warning for nuts. Gentlemen, protect your nuts. The FDA is going to inspect them. They want your nuts. They want them so bad they put the highest risk warning on them. Check out newsweek.com for the full story, or check out the FDA website for the recall and why they listed the highest risk warning. Dun, dun, dun. Hide your nuts, fellas. And of course, today.com is posting Boeing jet workers go on strike after rejecting the labor proposal. And you notice all these unions they want more and more and more and more and more. And then you find out how much they're making. And like, well, I can't live off that. Hell, give me freaking $80 an hour. I ain't gonna bitch for shit. Yeah, I'm not even gonna go to that one. If you're really worried about stuff that's getting recalled and may be dangerous to your health or your lives or your families, go to thequickreport.com. Thequickreport.com. Their clickbait story is steer clear of these 10 items at Walmart. Oh, I don't have to worry about it because I won't shop at Walmart. So I know some of y'all have to because you ain't got no other stores. Yeah. And if you're worried about your health, yeah, go to Ever After in the Woods. Ever After in the Woods. They're giving you 10 reasons you should avoid diet, diet soda, and 10 healthier alternatives to try. Ooh, I see one that possibly coffee. But that's not a diet coffee either. All right, and MillsBolsilloColumbia.com is reporting FDA triggers nationwide recall of Hillside Orchard Farms items due to hidden egg. So if you purchase anything that's Hillside or Orchard Farms, check out the FDA website to find out. It's got hidden egg byproducts in it. They're still talking about Lonnie. Ah, ah. Okay, y'all remember, here's one. Hey, longboarding mom. Howdy, Tom. Good to see y'all. Y'all remember a certain candy called Pop Rocks, right? You pop it in your mouth and it pops and fizzes. And, gives you that fizzing sensation in your mouth, like pop, 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 pop. Sort of like, what was that, Rice Krispies with candy. Now go to epicreactions.com. You know, what, Pop Rocks is what, 40, 50 years old now? I don't know. Something like that. Go to epicsreactions.com and find out the dangers of popping candy. Man, these guys are definitely doing it the government way. We find out after the fact. And probably all have been wondering, yeah, Texas is still in the recovery phase after the terrible floods down south of me. And it's only been a month, people. I mean, we still got to fix all the houses and everything else, find out what's going on. A couple of days ago, some state officials like, I'm sorry, I was sick and I was asleep at the wheel when the thing happened. No. If you're sick and you can't do your job, you're supposed to have an assistant that takes over immediately. I don't buy those freaking excuses. And if you're really a soda drinker or a pop drinker or a Coke drinker, you really want to know what your favorite drink is listed, go to AmericanCharm.com. You can check out the 12 most popular sodas in the USA, and they are ranked. I almost guarantee you Dr. Pepper's up there. Now, I don't know. There's a Looper.com has a video out saying the truth of what happened to Jean-Claude Van Damme. I don't know. He disappeared. Nobody wants him in movies anymore. But did something else happen? Did I miss something while I was down and out? I don't know. There's Lady D. Man, you've been missing all the recalls today. Happy chocolate chip cookie day, Lady D. Oh, by the way, Lady D, hide your nuts. FDA's going after nuts. No, I'm wearing the robe because I didn't want to put on pajamas, and yeah, I'm still not 100%, but I'm trying not to. Yeah, go to the FDA website. It'll tell you what nuts and all that. I didn't even read what kind of nuts. It just said that story. FDA's going after nuts. And how sometimes the FDA mixes up stuff. I even warned you for the fellas to hide their nuts because you just never know. You can hear a FDA, open up. We want your nuts. I can see that on a TikTok video. Beautiful garden, by the way. I know. Oh, I can't even remember what it was. You planted something. You got something for $1.49, and you planted it. But I can't remember what it was, Lady D. Hell, I can't even remember what longboarding mom freaking posted. She did something. Oh, it was beans, I think. Beans for brisket or something was the last thing I seen of hers. I got to check to see if she got it. Yeah, I've been watching we're trying to watch the weather just for the UVs because the heat gets so bad here. And I was glad I didn't go out anywhere yesterday because, yeah. I know, those brisket sandwiches, oh my God. Yeah, the UVs were bad. I think yesterday morning at 10 o'clock in the morning, they said, do not go outside. They didn't even put that, I mean, it was like super extreme. And they just put, do not go outside, do not stay in the sun. They didn't even say put freaking sunblock or anything. They just said stay out of the sun completely. Maybe you got the miniature peppers plants, you know, the special ones, since we can't call them midget plants. That wouldn't be politically correct. I think we start calling them midget plants. Greta Thunberg will show up. And she'd be like, how dare you? Oh yeah, those it doesn't matter. As long as the peppers come out, they're good. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Oh, and those tomatoes that you showed, even the odd tomatoes, those are good. I mean, so they're not perfect tomatoes. What is a perfect tomato? I'll tell you what a perfect tomato is. The one that tastes good when you cook it or when you eat it. You know? So it looks like a carrot. It's still a tomato. It still tastes good. It's yummy. I'll look one more time because I was getting ready to call it, and yeah, they started dropping all the recalls. And then Lady D shows up. Dun dun dun. You know, the one that really knew was B Charming. That was going live this morning. Where's she at? She's still in bed. She's still sleeping. Oddweek.com is reporting a land speed attempt ends in fatality at Bonneville. And they show the driver. Yeah, he was attempting to break the land speed record. I guess it didn't work out. So, prayers to the family. Do you want watermelon? Yeah, you missed it the other day was National Watermelon Day. So, Lady D, did you feel the earthquakes? Did you get any flooding? Those are the last two things I saw in Jersey that, well, last one was y'all had a 3.0 in Jersey and they felt it in New York. And before that, there was flooding in certain parts of New Jersey because of all the rain. Yeah, I think oh, you did feel it? Yeah, okay. You may want to check your walls, check in your closets, places you normally don't see, make sure there's no cracks or anything on the foundation. So you want to get them fixed as soon as possible. Not patched, but fixed. Oh, speaking of which, look, Sleepyhead woke up. Okay, now we got some of the. I think we got all the seven dwarfs here now. Sleepy just showed up. Good morning, B. We're taking bids. You're still sleeping. Cat napping. The only one out of everybody in chat that knew I was going live, and you show up last. I see how you are. Don't make me bring out the Waffle House freaking pictures and video. I'd be twerking again. Hey, Ernest. Good to see you. Good morning, or good midday, good brunch, whatever it is. Well, it depends on what time you go to sleep at, B. You know, if you're sleeping like 12 hours, then yeah, I'm like, what the heck? I know where Fort Myers is. I don't know if B Charming does, even though she lives there. I bet she does, though. Okay, for y'all that watch Korean shows, Song Young Kayum, a Korean star of Extreme Job, has died at age 55. If you look at his picture, he doesn't even look like 55. He looks like maybe 30 max. So I wonder what he passed away of. Hey, did you know Wendy's? I don't go to Wendy's. I barely even go anywhere except for like Dairy Queen now. But Delish.com's reporting I tried Wendy's Wednesday meal. Here's what to know before ordering. So you think about going to Wendy's and ordering the Wednesday meal because you can't wait till Wednesday comes out. I believe it's this week, season 2. You might want to check out that video or the news article on Delish.com before you spend your money. And Independent is reporting that junkyard singer David Roach dies weeks after getting married at age 59. I don't recognize junkyard singer, but the name David Roach does sound familiar. So, anybody else think that a big old asteroid that's coming towards Earth is actually a spaceship? I agree with you, Zeb. I try to eat at home. And the only reason I go to Dairy Queen is for the blizzards. I don't have ice cream very often, but when I do, it's got to be a blizzard. Well, I'll come on with my theory for these UFO people that think this UFO's coming. Here's a couple of theories. Not conspiracy, they're just theories. One, we had an agreement way back when we first landed on the moon, when we met the aliens, and we made an agreement that we'd never go back to the moon again, and they'd leave us alone. And as you can tell, Japan, China, us, and some others have gone back to the moon. That pissed them off. Now they're coming up for retribution. Or theory number two, Robin Williams is coming back from the afterlife. And he's coming back as Mork. And he's going to pick up Mindy and get her out of this planet. Yeah. What are you trying to do at Fort Myers there, Lady D? You trying to go down there on vacation or something? Oh, I wish I would have saved that website. Be charming because I know your husband's a veteran. Oh, college. Ah, okay. But I learned today that supposedly there's a program out there for veterans where you can really discounted cruise vacations to the Caribbean back. I mean, drastically under 50%, and it's actually through one of the VA offices. I can't remember which one. So I'll try to find it and then I'll do a short on it to put it up there. But I want to ask. Not that I'm going to take. I ain't going to the Caribbean. I've warned people don't go to the Caribbean. Now they're putting them on the list. Yeah. Unless they'll let me take my 50 cal, my bow, and a couple other things. So yeah, I'm not going to the Caribbean for nothing. You ain't missing nothing, Zab. You rather drive yourself. You don't want somebody driving you. I'm still waiting to hear the horror stories. Some sickos are out there. They're going to pick up a ride and rob them. Now, those riding electric bikes, Lady D, since it sounds like you got a lot of them, are they wearing helmets? Or are they freelancing to splatter their brains on the sidewalks? Because, I mean, we may be country compared to New Jersey, but we have bicycle lanes here. Yeah. The ones that need to be on the sidewalk are the skateboarders. White Castles. Man, I tried White Castles once, like 20 years ago, when it was the big rave thing. And I'm like, what? Yeah, White Castle didn't make it down here, down south. It's not the great. We got a thing called sliders. Yeah. And our sliders, we put like spicy chicken meat in there instead. Yeah. So much better for you. It's got to be spicy. Yeah. So I wasn't impressed when I tried them. A block long bicycle lane. Wow. I don't know. You might have done better with the Jimmy Dean sausage and biscuits. They're bigger than the White Castles. And you could get them spicy too. Get my drift. Okay, go to didyouknow.com. Didyouknow.com. Their clickbait is miners find ancient statue. When they see the text on the side, they make a run for it. Dun, dun, dun. Only another country. I'm telling you. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's like, looks like two heads on the statue body. It's pretty huge. And the heads are bigger than an average man. I guess all the workers there, their miners were, they're about, I don't know, not quite 6 foot. There's like 10 of them around the statue. It's got two heads, got beards, cool set of hair, but their faces look like lions. I wonder what they read on the side of the statue to make him run. Let's see if the story's going to tell me if it's a video. Nope, it's a video. Dang it. Try to see what country it is, at least in the video. Oh. It looks like either China or India. Oh, come on. So it was a mine, in which a part that hadn't been a mine that they have that hadn't been explored, and they decided to break into it, and they found this cavern, this half, more than half buried statue. And man, why did you do this? I could read the whole freaking text before they even flip it. Oh, oh well. Hey, do you need money? Do you need to make like 200 this week? Go to moneybliss.com. There's 20 legit ideas to make $200 a week. And viral stories at viralstories.com. When scientists saw inside this 350-year-old mummy's coffin, they discovered that he wasn't alone. Dun, dun, dun. Did he get buried with somebody else? Okay, EuropeWeb.com, EURweb.com. Their title is Expedition Reveals 13 Shipwrecks from World War II Battles off Guadalcanal. Well, if you ever seen any of the historic documentaries about it, yeah, they had a lot of battles up there. So 13, I'm surprised it was only 13. All righty then. ANSA.com is reporting 2 workers are dead after falling into septic tank. Yeah. I'm guessing this might be somewhere other than the US. Let's see. Up in Rome. Man, that's a lot of old poop in there, especially if it killed them. Unless they did a head dive, but I don't know. I'm not trying to be joking matter on it, but it is a septic tank, and 2 of them fell in. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking every day. You're thinking the same thing too. Oh my God, death by septic tank. Yeah. Sort of reminds me of was it Mike Rowe with Dirty Jobs? We need to go clean out a septic tank. Yeah. Ew. Okay, if you want to scare yourself into reality, go to Kathy Hahn. That's Kathy and then Hahn, HAAN.com. Her clickbait title is 2025 U.S. Water Shortage Watch. 14 states at risk and eco-friendly travel tips to help. Dun, dun, dun. See, one thing I've noticed, we wouldn't have water shortages if they wouldn't give the fire hydrant keys to anybody and every freaking contractor who's doing construction so they could fill up their water tanks and then go off to do construction work, for one. And when the cities go out there to relieve the pressure off the fire hydrants, they just let it flow into the street. Why don't they have water trucks to freaking fill up? Isn't that defeating the purpose? Don't they have, I know the city's got city water trucks. When you got to drain the freaking fire hydrants, freaking fill up those freaking water trucks, then deliver that to the freaking construction sites. Hmm. A smash burger and fries for $20. What the hell? You don't have fire hydrants? Oh my god. Well, you know who else does have freaking fire hydrants? California and the Grand Canyon. Because if California had fire hydrants, they sure the hell don't know how to use them to freaking put out the freaking wildfires. Yeah, rubberneck. That's why you got to grow your own. I buy the canned stuff. Unfortunately, I don't really like to, but it's very hard to find the decent fresh produce unless you buy it straight from a farmer. And you can only do that on Saturdays here on Farmers Market Day. So, and be charming after you said you don't have fire hydrants, Lady D's like, really, be charming? That sounds interesting. Hmm. Yeah, it's pretty bad when the kids' cups with the fruit taste better than the fresh fruit. So what's up with that? But I don't know. What are y'all doing for lunch? I think I'm gonna have me a spicy chicken sandwich. I had one last night for dinner. I think I'll make another one today. All right. Just when we thought we might get a break of all the shootings, ABC News is reporting 2 hours ago 2 killed, 6 hurt in a mass shooting at a apparent after party in Los Angeles. Of course, prayer for the families and the victims. So, and USA Today is reporting 4 hours ago Tropical Storm Dexter forms in the Atlantic. Is it expected to make landfall in the U.S.? Uh, it's sort of close, but I don't know. I think it's going to go off towards Europe if it even can be able to stay together. Because the last couple of storms they've had, they've if they stayed for 24 hours, that was a surprise. I got a little bit more coming from the Telegraph. Boeing fighter jet workers, they rejected their 40% pay raise to go on strike. Yeah, 40%. Yeah, think about it. If you're making $1,000 a week and they're giving you a 40% pay raise, that's $400 more, and you're going to turn that down. It's not like you're working 24/7. Yeah, I don't think so. Breathe. That's all these unions are doing now. That's why I don't support unions anymore. The unions are the cause of freaking AI taking over all the freaking warehouses because the owners are so tired of freaking unions wanting more and more and more and more. I mean, they do have federal laws out there for safety and all that other stuff, and yeah, and if they're not abiding by the safety rules, that's why they got OSHA. They got the whistleblower program. Yeah, I knew Lady D would take 40%. Hell, I'll take 40% of my retirement. I'm lucky to get 2%. B Charming knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, I bet B Charming's got no sidewalks. Oh, wait. She is in retirement development. So, yeah, she might have sidewalks. I don't know. Now that I had this last birthday, I'm thinking about going to check out a retirement center. I might end up being the youngest one there, but hey, I got one just down the road. But then again, it's like, oh, it's going to be like apartment living. I don't think I want to do that. Ooh, I'd love to have oil lamps. They got these things called street lights here, but they're supposedly charged for the solar panels they got above them, but half of them don't work. Yeah, I got estate homes about 2 blocks down from me. If I go out my front door, I could just take a 5-minute walk after 2 blocks, and yeah, I got all the estate homes there. They actually have golf cart parking at the stores, be charming. Oh my god! I was just joking about the golf cart thing, but that. Yeah. Now I want to see a golf cart company in Florida by the name of Lufa. Yeah. And they have different color, match all the colors of the loofahs, but different colored golf carts. So is anybody actually working today, or anybody actually going to lunch? We know Lady D's not having any. She ain't got watermelon. But I will say one thing. If you're at a busy airport, it's safer to freaking be walking down the street with all the golf carts in Florida than it is walking down the walkway trying to get to your gate at the airport. Some of those freaking drivers, I know they work there, but when you got freaking hundreds of people, they're just barreling through there and honking real quick. Like, mofo, I'm walking here. Yeah, I know you're working, Lady D. You're always working. Oh no, Zab. Must be all those White Castles you ate. Lunch is never over. Lunch is when you decide to have it, Rubberneck. Come on. Oh, you're on lunch right now. Never mind. I read it wrong. Okay. Oh, be charming. You better watch it. You said nuts. FDA's going to raid your freaking complex now. You are freaking recalling nuts. Dun, dun, dun. Can you tell I missed you? I'm still here. I'm just checking the recalls yet again. Anybody wear a smartwatch? If you do, you want to check out Newsweek's article they posted 2 weeks ago. Your smartwatch could carry a hidden health risk. Yeah, it's probably that lithium battery in your smartwatch. And for you Walmart lovers, go to FODMAPeveryday.com. FODMAPeveryday.com. 11 things you should only be purchasing at Walmart. Now you get my drift about being a Walmart lover. Oh, excuse me. I haven't worn a watch in so long. Of course, it's on my phone, but I try not to take my phone everywhere. Oh, I won't buy any meats and all that from Dollar General. I know some people and they do videos. Oh, this $1 freaking steak was a lot better than what I bought at the grocery store. Maybe it's because you decided to put spices on that dollar meat. There you go. I'll put that up there. Lady D says cinnamon helps the gut. It will help with digestion, cramps, and GERD symptoms. Do your own research. She's not a medical professional, but I could per se I do use cinnamon on mine, and it does help me. So, but always seek medical advice if you don't do your own research. Yeah, yeah. We just give suggestions of what you can look into. Yeah, it's kind of funny how YouTube's been in the last couple of years. We'd have people from the medical field that had bachelors and masters and all that, and they'd done it for 20 plus years. And they're up here giving advice on what to do, how to do it. And I'm like, no, no, you need to be an expert. We don't consider you an expert. Okay, well, they were in the medical field 30 years. They have the degrees, and they're still not expert according to YouTube. So, yeah. All I got to say is listen to your own body. If something's bothering you, you know more than the doctor does, because the doctor knew you're sick. The doctor be calling you going, hey, I have this feeling. You're not feeling well. Is it your tummy? All right. I'm going to Uber you some Pepto-Bismol. Yeah, or some Tums. Yeah. But how many of y'all get calls from your doctor before you even contact your doctor telling them you don't feel good? Yeah, that's what I thought. Nobody. Yeah. I'm a professional psychic. I know no doctors will call you. Hell, I got doctors in my family and they don't call me when I'm feeling bad. The biggest phrase I get from them is, oh, you were sick. Why didn't you call me? I would have sent in a prescription for you. Oh, but they made it so much better, Lady D. Yeah, I'll do the peppermint candy thing first before I do Pepto. But I only remember Pepto because I just tossed away some of the tablets that I had for Pepto when my kids were smaller. The only thing they would take was the Pepto tablets because they liked the taste of them. I know certain warm teas could go work for you, but hey, if your tummy's hurting, don't run to town. Jump in your truck and drive there. Yeah, when I always used to carry a 6 pack of bottled 7 Up, and I'd keep it in the fridge. So when my stomach got upset, I drank a 7 Up, or when I had a lot of gas, couldn't belch, I'd do that. The Imodium works pretty good. Yeah, be careful with the potholes and the road bumps, because yeah, that'll shake your tummy up. Yeah, so you want to be careful driving. But on that note, we're at an hour and 15 minutes, so I'm going to cut the stream. I'm going to go check out that 2 workers die in the septic tank video and find out how they died, because yeah, that is a stinky situation. And then Wood Workshop has a video on wood turning foam-tastic beer mug. They're making they're using a tree limb, pretty thick one too, because it's a beer, a big mug. And wood turning it to make a beer mug. Awesome. I think that'll hopefully get me motivated to figure out what I want to have for lunch. Maybe I'll make tuna fish. Oh, I'm sorry, B. Rubberneck, only you. Yeah, I'm definitely not doing no sudden movements. Yeah. Sometimes I'm like, damn, I need a walker. Slow me down. So be careful when you see those old people in the walkers. Sometimes it's not because of their age or they can't walk. Sometimes it could be their back. And if you just happen to be in Texas, possibly in my town, to see me, don't kick the walker out of my hands. I don't have a walker, but I may get one. I'll borrow one from the VA or something. But either way, I want to say thank you for coming out. Y'all are the best chatting all with social media around the world. I do love you. And I will be on tomorrow at 9 in the morning. I won't be 15 minutes late. I may even be early, but I definitely won't be late. Oh, I should have my sleeping down now since all I did was sleep for almost a whole week, it seems like. Maybe I'll lost some weight. I don't know. Maybe that's why my shirts keep falling off. I have to wear this robe instead. Oh, come on. It's going to be 9 a.m. Central, 10 o'clock Eastern for tomorrow. And it'll be 7 a.m. Pacific. So I'll post it once I can find a picture to post. Hell, I don't even know what the next day is tomorrow. But either way, I'm kind of tired of being in this Playboy robe. I got to take it off, turn the circuit on. It's getting pretty hot in here. So thank you for coming out. Please be blessed, not stressed. Check on your neighbor, because you will be that neighbor soon. I'm feeling like I'm being that neighbor now, and no neighbors come in and check on me. What the flock? Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah, I said it. But either way, y'all have a blessed one, and eventually when I'm back to 100%. I'll pick out a streaming network that I'm going to use so I can get back to normal and run videos the way I want to. Yeah, like you'll have. I couldn't think about it. I just do Playboy. So, all right. Well, thanks for seeing you. Be safe, hydrate, be careful with the sun. The UVBs are mad, and yeah, don't shoot any flying aliens, especially the shape of the egg. It's probably Robin Williams. You'll have a nanu day. Later.
I saw you walking on the edge of a knife, blood dripping from your hands. I heard a sound and saw the devil in your eyes. All the angels done left this land. Pull the trigger if you're quicker than the sinner who dug this shallow grave. If the figure in the shadow is the ripper, then you cannot be saved. Lay this body down, lay it low, low, low. Lay this body down, deep as you can go, wear the thorny crown and sing your sinner song. Lay this body down, 'cause baby's gone, gone, gone. Getting low, low, getting low, low. Write a letter to the middle of forever and beg for angel wings. You're a debtor and a beggar in your fetters, pulled by devil's strings.